All right, let's go back in. So because I've unlocked both the keys, then that will mean a lot of the stuff towards the end is going to be different. So. Yeah, I think there's like a, depending on what happens here, we might need to get that one last little cell. I can't imagine that it's going to get us anything different, so we'll just have to see what happens here. Okay, but this part is going to be immediately different because Clover and I have a different rapport now. And Ace is already gone. So if Ace leaves...
A note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's cloak. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand.
What the hell?
No, not right.
Hmm.
Hey, Junpei, Clover.
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later. Come on, we gotta...
Okay. A note.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly... Jeez. For crying out...
Okay, so now that that's all sorted, we know now, though, that she definitely had the 0 bracelet.
Jumpy! Clover!
Hmm.
What's up?
We found...
Found what?
We found it!
What did you find?
The last... We found...
We found a gun.
Come on, just follow us.
Okay.
Okay, so I think this is immediately diverged.
That's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as
Jumpy! We finally made it!
Yeah. We've reached the
Beep,
end.
beep, beep. Hmm.
Something's bothering me. Only 7 of 2 people. Is there a way? 4:30. We've only got 9.
Hey, Junpei!
Let's go, Jumpy!
Yeah.
I know I told you I'd explain it earlier, but after we split off from you guys, the 4 of us got into the elevator on the left. After that, we headed down. It took us toward the bow. We opened it and kept going. There was another locked door behind it. Once we were through that door, there was another hallway that went the other.
So, on your way?
That's right.
So, in other words, you kinda did a lap. You came from that...
Yeah,
So, where's the...
over here.
Beep, 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 beep.
By the way... You know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
Huh?
That all 7 of us are going to...
What?
You don't get it? What's their digital route?
9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they...
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let... He said, we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you.
And then you got on the elevator and went...
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you.
Wow, what a dick.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
I'd kill him in a heartbeat.
I don't mean that Seven and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about...
Is that so?
We're here.
So,
Yeah.
there's no other place for us to...
Nope. There's a big old iron. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked.
I see.
All right.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh. No way.
It was a rough thing made of red paint. The door is decorated.
The 9 door.
Something about it was almost majestic. Like it made the
We're finally here.
Okay.
No doubt about it. This... Oh, finally! Junpei,
Look behind you.
Behind? What? Why? A door. There's another one?
There's another one.
Hey, what the?
Oh, and then this is where we find out that we could have all made it.
There's a red there too. And of course it won't. Why? Why the hell are there two?
Do you think perhaps one is the right door?
I don't know about that.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through. So they're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms where we just had to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct. Do you really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to suddenly...
Then you're saying there's some sort of...
No, I don't think there's. I searched it very well. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint.
Yeah. Both of these. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one...
It is hidden, but an seek a way out.
Seek a way out.
So if there are two number 9, if we split it up, right?
That's not gonna work. You've got a notebook and a pen, right? Can I?
Yeah, here.
Look at this. You get it? The numbers on the top are all the combinations with digital roots of 9. The numbers on the bottom are the people who don't fit. There's only 8 possibilities if we split up into 2 groups of 3 or 4 people. So...
If 3 people go through the door, then 4 are left behind. If 4 go through, then 3...
yeah.
Wow.
No way.
I love math. Huh. No one spoke. Their faces were
Come to
blank.
think of it. What is this room? It looks like it, but what kind? Is that an altar?
A coffin. A coffin.
A coffin?
A coffin.
No, it couldn't possibly.
He decided to leave the coffin.
Okay, I give up. I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. I guess nobody's got the guts to do it.
What are you talking about?
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine. Let me enlighten you. Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she wasn't really wrong. Screw it! Let me just write it. If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this combination.
Wait, this
Don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room, I'd still be saying the same thing.
The same thing?
Yeah. I'll stay behind.
Why are you acting so heroic all of a sudden? Are you some kind of idiot?
That was a little strange.
No, I am completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to owe you for getting out of here.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you. I don't like that idea. There's gotta...
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for...
Well, there you go, 7. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be...
What other way?
Doesn't make...
Whoa, hold on a minute.
Are you... agreeing?
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave 7 here.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Huh?
I said I don't want to leave Seven alone.
What the hell are you?
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just one person. 3 people, including Seven. I'll be leaving behind 3 people. That's my proposal. Those are my orders.
What do you mean, orders? What the hell makes you think you can order us around?
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
3, 2, 1. See? I told you.
Oh.
What?
Santa grabbed June from behind and impressed what Junpei's shaken brain identified as a revolver roughly against her temple.
Why? What the hell is that?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
The gun's from the other room.
What room?
One of the rooms behind door 6. I should have known he was gonna do this. I should have taken the gun.
Or you should have taken the bullet.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Fat ass?
Now, time for you to start following my Ace, Lotus, congratulations! I've chosen you to come with me. Put your hands in the red.
Ace and Lotus, huh?
Hey. Right. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but
Oh no. Can't shoot a gun on a boat?
He really shot? But why? Santa, I thought
what?
you knew about the leaf words.
What the hell is that?
You're lying.
Shut up! Just shut up! You want me to put a bullet in your fuck?
Wow. Clover recoiled. Maybe he's got like the telepathy or whatever. The menagerie, and that's not it.
All right, assholes. Get over here and scan those bracelets. Oh,
Ah!
what's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
This woman said they couldn't move. June's face was pale behind Santa's arm. Then you realize something. There was nothing they needed to do. There was nothing to debate. There was only one thing.
It's
June...
the only way. Please. Huh?
No way.
Jumpy! If you stay here, you're and so will Clover and Seth.
But you don't need to worry about us. Well, right, Seven?
Right. It's gonna piss me off to do what's...
Don't worry about it. There's still something I have to... No! No! Ace! Lotus! Don't worry about me!
Please.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Fine.
All right. Now let's get those hands. What's the holdup? What? You think I'm fucking around here? Red doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is... You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner.
Fucking
I'm
hands.
not gonna say it again.
Fine.
Good job. Now, Lotus, as soon as the door opens, you get your try anything stupid, and you know what happened.
Damn it.
Good.
Later.
Later. Like, what happens on the other side of that door? They all just be like, I don't know. That doesn't. Shit. The room fell silent. Droopy, Clover, and Seven had been left behind. So in front of the red. Okay. Okay. The red vacant. Digital remaining with people with 7. There was no possible way for them to open the door with 9 on it.
June.
So...
What do you mean, what do I want to do?
A noise echoed through the room. Someone was pounding on something vigorously. It wasn't mechanical. It was certainly human.
what the hell is that?
Shh.
A gunshot. Pay them listen to determine what
Where is
sound.
it coming from? Could it be?
Hey!
You're right.
Let's open it.
What are those
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and... Damn it!
Not another one?
Yeah,
Do you think we have to put in the right path?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's...
I know that, but how?
Without a passcode, I...
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
Examine the pews.
Ugh, there's nothing.
Not making this easy.
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? I need some...
I love these camera angles. The world blinked. Truth had gone. Truth had gone. And now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Wait, what? What the hell?
Huh?
What's up?
Oh, is this because I did the other one? Huh? Telepathy.
Oh,
Left, right, left, right. Oh, truth had gone right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Wow. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Wow.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey! What the
Oh
hell?
my gosh. Are those?
He simply walked straight to the coffin. Wow.
1, 4.
You would have
3,
had
8,
to do
3,
the
4,
other
2, 1,
wrong
4, 3,
ending.
8, 3, 4.
With the trembling fingers, he punched them in. That was all of them. He punched the E button. Oh.
No way!
What?
Why are you...
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying.
Snake!
You?
Snake!
Junpei? And
Just like Rip Van Winkle. Still, it was very much like Snake just simply cut to the heart of the matter.
Jeez.
Junpei and Seven shared a wry smile.
gently now. My body's still a little weak.
I still don't know how he got in there.
You're back!
So only got tight that he could. Perhaps he even said that she's real.
You're back!
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
Huh?
You were literally in a coffin. Okay.
I see.
I don't want to open
I
the
believe
flow
I
menu.
understand things rather well now. In the shower room, there is a dead body. Because of that, you thought that... Yeah. You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room. Do I have it straight?
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed. It's still something of a mystery who the corpse in the shower room and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call... Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's, but you're wearing some kind of weird robe. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. We need to figure out...
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this. I only just now... I was unconscious during all the events you just... They must have undressed me and changed...
When were you knocked?
When we split up.
Where did they get you?
It was a small room in one of the halls.
What happened?
The same thing. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown in. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitator.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Looks that way, huh?
It was zero.
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. And I've no... Truth had gone, and truth... Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on...
Oh.
All I know is my fingers moved on their own.
It was like someone was controlling me.
What the hell does any of it... Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment.
The ability to access of the first is... And someone did... Her name was...
There had been another experiment conducted and a girl had died. Morphogenetic field. The two murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game.
The maelstrom in his head went, spat out words and ideas that disappeared back into it almost as he grasped them. But as he struggled, Junpei began to realize something. There was something that tied all of them together. And the point connecting the dots?
Zero.
Zero.
He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sick. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity...
Who was Zero? Jimmy had the beginnings of a theory. Or perhaps.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details. Junpei, it was 4th. That means we have left. We must hurry.
Hey,
Isn't that obvious?
Oh yeah! With Snake, we can open the...
Don't tell me you hadn't...
Come on, you gotta tell me these things!
I, assumed you'd figure...
Forget it, let's just get going.
7 time to the smaller number 8. Why does he still have a 2 bracelet? So they opened the 3 door. And then
All right.
with the 2 bracelet, they
Yes.
threw that guy in there. Like he would have had to authenticate.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in,
You want to...
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of them.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, all right? But if the door opens, don't go in. Please, I really need to check this.
Fine.
All right, that means the 4...
So, we knew that.
Obvious. Yeah, now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
For a moment, Clover looked surprised, but she recovered quickly and stuck her tongue out at Junpei.
So you did know I picked it up because I thought it might be useful.
I think this is the point at which
This
I'm
was
realizing.
on the left hand of the corpse, and if you look at it, you can see it's got a Z. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put... Anyway, let's just give it a shot.
Oh.
Now the captain's bracelet, and pull the lever.
Oh.
I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel.
7 waved his bracelet in front of the scanner. Sure enough, a single asterisk appeared.
Huh.
See? So what is that? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what?
Let's find out.
Snake is 2, Junpei is 5, I think the bracelet is 6. That would put it at 11 plus 2 is 13, 4. So assuming the bracelet is 6, 7 plus Clover, 7 plus Junpei, 7 plus 6 plus 6. So this is 19, that's 8. Snake plus Clover is 2 plus 4 plus 6. That's 12. I mean, one of these has to be the solution. This one.
Let's try Snake, Clover, 7.
Oh, I'm 5.
If this combination opens the door...
It didn't open.
So it's not.
How about...
Snake, 2 plus 6. No, I'm 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 14 plus 6.
Let's try Snake. If this combination opens...
Was it 4? I don't remember what it was.
It didn't open.
So Cap's number isn't...
How about... Let's try...
It might be different than the other
This
flavor.
combination open...
It didn't open.
Cap's number.
Then... Let's try... If this combination...
Nope.
Then the number.
Then... Let's try 7. If this comp...
Oh, it's 8, right?
Hey, it opened!
What? Why?
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Number 6. Oh, I was right.
But doesn't it say...
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a it's a letter O.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet.
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with...
There is most likely only one person.
But I don't get it.
Well, this is only an... I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet. In other words, June's real number is...
9.
No.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered...
I'll let you know what I'm writing. And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the... So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2...
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple. You told me that the first time you came to this, Santa was the first to refuse to leave. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason. His number isn't actual. Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equation?
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Thank you. That is, Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way.
No way.
Santa is 0?
Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis.
Whoa. Shit.
Snake's hypothesis. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case...
All right, let's go. It's high.
Let's go. Wow. What a fucking revelation. Wasn't ready for that one. The 9 door opened and they left through. Leap! Let's leap!
Right there.
Detonator stop. After pausing for a moment to catch their collective breath, Junpei and his companions headed down the long hallway.
All right.
Did I do this?
I think these stairs go to...
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
I want to check this below. Oh shit! Yeah! Oh my god, there is so much. What the hell? What the hell is this? Jimmy and Convention found themselves at the bottom deck. Return to the red.
Hey, it's a...
I don't know what that symbol is. Neptune.
This is the Neptune symbol.
I only have the Uranus.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
I don't have this card.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
Oh, I do. Legasp. Full of books.
Wow! It's totally full of books!
There's so many. I don't know.
Library. He felt a little overwhelmed by the sheer number of books, but Junpei did his best to speak with
All
authority.
right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We
Wait.
don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Why does he have... What's throat? That's the Mercury symbol. Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. Alice sleeps in a chamber past the Forest of... This is about as close to a Forest of Knowledge that we'll get to, right? So that means Alice is still somewhere here. Okay. Lights to the books. Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? It's mostly like about environmental protection. Dude, hippie chicks, really? Theory of evolution. Dude, I'm doing some book learning right now. Hell yeah. I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Mankind's ancestors most likely tell us that they were no longer useful. Micrographia. Oh man, it's skipping like a lot. Sorry. One of these books doesn't belong. Open, maybe. Open here, find bulb. Hooray! It says open here, find bulb. Cool. Oh, look. A bulb. Some sort of famous guy. The Necronomicon. What? LRK. Alright, maybe we need like a light of some kind. Dad kind. Owen. Sheldrake. Lieberniz. I don't think we'll ever know. Okay, like a numbered lock. Made it to the library. I was thinking you'd stop before starting or after finishing this. Yeah, probably after finishing this, maybe. It's probably gonna be a good time. Yeah, I decided to look at the flowchart. Man, there's more after this. Oh, okay, we need to find the other light bulbs first. Yeah, Snake's up and walking and not getting shot. It's pretty tight. It deals with one unsolved math of additive number theory. Okay. Let's not get into this right now. Whoa. Yeah, no, this room seems dense. Five. Okay. So we arrange those on the thing. Trying to read fast because I don't know. I'm not sure how much of this is going to be like. Really important. I just need to find this last light bulb. So it's probably somewhere on the shelves here. Just a matter of finding it. There aren't any books that look suspicious. Do you think we should hold hands where there aren't any handrails? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's with the moon stuff? It's talking about the Judas tree that was on the moon. Oh, okay, cool, wow. Okay, so I guess I checked everything up here. I hope I haven't been needing to, like, read. Because, like, boy. Okay, I mean, I guess the book has to be like... here? Okay, I don't think I know where the solution for this has been yet. Unless we put all these together. What does it say? What was the hint? Lights to the books. Huh. Hurry up, we need to find the key. Trying my best. I'll use the hint on the thing. I'm not really sure. Oh, wow, really? 514236. Really? I would not have thought to look there. Is this a case where when you're on here, it's actually just on the top screen anyway? Oh, unless it means like 236514. Maybe it's from left to right, so 632145. Got it. You did it, Junpei. Yay! At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open. Oh, it's a light bulb. Sheldrake 5. Sheldrake 5. I think stop before leaving the library, so like you get the solution or right after it. Otherwise you're gonna be here for a while. Okay. Yeah, I think once I get to that like you did it screen, then I'll stop right after. Oh, you know, it probably wants me to touch the thing here first.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
No.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Oh, I guess so.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields.
Really? From...
Well, Clover also said something to me about...
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Morphogenetic field.
First is epiphany.
Morphogenetic
and the other is
morphogenesis.
danger.
That girl. I told her...
You did?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
What do you mean? Let's move to the top floor.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had two cards?
No.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
It's so he can push you off. And now that you know, you're dead.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Snake paused and cocked his head, as though he was listening to something very far away. I can hear them, with being blind and all.
Hey, Snake?
Junpei wasn't quite sure what to say. Snake turned and looked at him.
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment?
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
Yeah.
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at two locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that.
Explained something good and June couldn't tell, but he's holding back. He made it as if to brush something from his face and looked up at Junpei.
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned.
Is who did this and why?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man
I don't know who
and
that
did
is.
the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division. Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who... Let me simplify it for you. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them. All in all, they gathered those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin. They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information.
Resonant
related to that
event.
answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you.
What happens if I just Google resonant event? What's that going to bring up? Is that going to bring up 999?
Do you?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, if that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine
I'm not
another
done.
scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a hand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands?
How do you think Twitch happened? Resonant event.
What
That's
would
true.
happen then?
Shit.
A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same.
Well, how do I write to the field?
You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Hey, are you a writer or a reader?
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they... That's what you're saying.
Yes, close enough.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other.
Interesting. I'm impressed.
So, why did you bring up...
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceutical. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the field. The first is epiphany. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic.
Across the Gigantic.
The participants had to solve each one.
Oh my
before they
god,
could
this
move
is
to the next
insane. This
room.
is complete insanity.
Of course, he hadn't forgotten. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to Building Q, duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles
Just transmit
and
the
escape.
information, bro.
But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
Oh my god.
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems
And then they
astronauts were dealing with.
transferring.
Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men of that was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
How untrue is that Apollo 13 thing, dude?
The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to them. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
Those
Get
bony
down here,
asses. Oh. Yeah, how long have we been up there?
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time.
Who knows? My world is upside down. Shit.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to... Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news. Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted. And after all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less.
Well, yeah. Are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report. They were brother and sister. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane. That was the girl who died.
What? What?
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then, who is June?
Who is June?
No. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It was someone else. Of course it was.
What?
Is something wrong, June?
No.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Let's get back down there, all right?
What the fuck, dude?
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words.
CEO of Detectives. Okay, now we just gotta get the book. It's a baton. Let's press the baton. Oh, that was not what I thought would happen. What was that sound? That sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. All right, let's go check it out. Wow. 13, 14, 10, 13. You know, let's just take a screenshot just in case. You're gonna type something on that keyboard. Yeah, but you can only enter letters. Looks like you can only enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. Oh, maybe we gotta do the digital route or whatever. Okay, hang on. Let's see what it is. All right, I don't need this shit anymore. Okay, we got XIII, we got XIV, we got X, and then we got XIII. Okay, so that's 13, 14, 10, and 13. Okay, right? What does that add up together to be? Oh, we got a calculator here somewhere. Okay, 13 times... Was it easier to get to the calculator in the DS version? Like, was it just like a button tab away all the time? 50. I don't think there's an easy way to do 50 as a Roman numeral. But the digital root is 5. Oh, let's write it down. 50. Let's look. Roman 50. Roman numeral. L. Oh. Really? Maybe it's V. Oh. Wait a minute. I can get 4 numbers. Error. Okay, so this is our hint. Hang on, let's like look around real fast. I just don't get this. What is the point of the Roman? What is Snake doing? These are Roman numerals. If you convert them to Arabic numerals, you have 13, 14, 10, and 13. Did I get that right? I did. True. But this keyboard only has letters. You can only type in 4 letters. Why don't you just convert the numbers to letters? Oh. Oh. Wow, they really like gave that one away. What is it? What's the 13th letter? 13th letter. Thirteenth letter is a movie? No, I just need what's the 13th letter of the alphabet? M. Then 14 is N. 10. What is all of this shit? Is it K? J. All right, J. All right, M, N, J, M. Okay, well, 13th letter of the alphabet. Oh, what if it just means like base 10? So this is like hex numbers. So this is A, B, what is it? Hang on. 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E. Let's try, what is it? D, E, A, dead. Oh, it's a dead, right? A, B, C, D, E, right? D, E. I wrote the conversion chart for this. D, E, A, D. Got him! Fuck yeah, dead. You did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Whoa there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Geez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We unlocked it, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up. All right, time to get this over with. Damn it, I can't get it open. This thing won't even budge. Why not? We put in the password. What else do we have to do? Then that means it's the other door. All right, let's get this thing open. This one opened. You found it. Okay, so like now's a good stopping point. Whoa, it didn't give me like an ending square. That's not the end. What happens if you get there first? Like, what happens if we just happen to get this ending first? It wouldn't have stopped right here? I guess we'll never know. Okay, cool. Wow. Bottom deck study.